Please explain how a turkey is raised from the beginning to their death.
Yeah, turkeys have a similar situation to chickens in that they are hatched also in a hatchery. And I've already described the hatchery, so we'll not go into detail there. But you know, turkeys actually have an added horrible thing that happens to them when they're babies. So just like chickens are debeaked, um, turkeys actually, so turkeys, when they are stressed or scared, they will use their talons. They have sharp nails that are called talons on their feet, and they will use their talons to defend themselves, and rightfully so. If they are feeling cornered or scared, they'll use their talons. And so workers can get injured because the workers have to move quickly and they can't, you know, they don't approach in any kind of respectful or gentle way. So the industry actually detoes turkeys. So when they're babies, they're first hatched, the chicks, they cut off the first one or two digits of their toes. This can be incredibly painful. Of course, I mean, it would be like cutting off the digits of your finger, like cutting your finger right in the middle. It's very painful. It causes deformities in their feet. They're often lame. Turkeys are often walk a little wonky. They have a hard time walking. They're limp and they're lame because of this, and it can cause lifelong pain in their feet. And oftentimes they don't walk a lot. Some actually it becomes so painful that they can't walk. And then they'll starve to death, not being able to get to food. It's just a horrible added horror that happens to turkeys, the detowing. And you know, if you go to a sanctuary and you meet a turkey, there's lots of turkeys that live on farm sanctuaries, and never is there a problem with them using their talons. That, you know, when they are treated with respect, when they feel safe, then they're not going to use their talons. So it's not, you know, the industry could just be respectful and gentle and give them the space and agency that they deserve, and then they wouldn't have to detow them. But going back to that it's a business and they want to make money, they need to make money, so that's why they have to confine them, that's why they have to move quickly, and that's why they cut off their toes and detow them. It's really horrible and cruel. And turkeys will, of course, again live a very short life. They're up to market weight very quickly, within just a few months, and they will go to a brutal slaughter, where they're hung upside down. Their bodies are very heavy. It can be very painful for them to be hung by their leg joints, because of the weight of their bodies, and their throat is slit. It takes minutes for them to bleed out. It's really just a horrible death. And again, so unnecessary. I haven't eaten turkey for 30 years and I am healthy and thriving. It's unnecessary, and we can eat turkey free easily and let those beautiful birds live a free and long life.
Please explain how a pig is raised from the beginning to their death.
So pigs, in the pork industry, one of the real horrible things that is done to pigs is the fowering crate, is what it's called. And this is for the pregnant pigs, the pig mothers that are the breeding pigs that are kept pregnant to breed the pigs. And they are kept in these it's not even really a crate, it's like a metal arm that is holding them down on their sides, so the piglets feed and are able to drink their mother's milk. But she's not really able to interact with them. She's not really able to protect them. It's really a horrible confinement situation, and the piglets are taken away much earlier than they should be from their mothers. And you know, Some are considered runts, are too small to be profitably raised for meat, and they're just killed. There's the story of a woman who was actually on it was a very small scale pasture raised pork farm. So it was one of the, supposed to be one of the good ones, one of the happy pig farms with pasture raised and stuff on the label. And she was touring this farm, and was some piglets, some babies, and there was a little one that was very tiny, that was a runt, and they were going to kill this baby. And how the industry generally kills a runt is one of the ways is what's called thumping, and it's where they just throw the baby on the ground or throw the baby against the wall and hope that the first time kills them. It's so awful, and that is just industry standard, to throw baby piglets to their death, to crush their skulls. Uh, this woman heard that this baby was going to be killed, and and she said, "Well, can I take that baby?" And they were like, "Sure, he's worthless. He's not going to, be big enough to make enough money for us." And so she took that little baby pig and brought him to Farm Sanctuary, and he grew to be a wonderful, huge, beautiful pig. And he's living out his life on a farm sanctuary. But, his brothers and sisters are unfortunately living a brutal life in the industry, where they're confined. Again, no outside, no natural life, and they are killed in a brutal way at the slaughterhouse. Again, throat slitting is not a painless or quick way to die. It is a terrible way to die, having your throat slit and being bled out. So, again, all of this violence is so unnecessary. We don't have to be part of it. We don't have to take part. And we can support a new way, support a nonviolent, compassionate world by living vegan.